Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Thank y'all for being here and being so patient with me. Good morning. I see y'all here. Honey. I had to get some things done so I can step away just a little bit. So good morning to you guys. All right, let's get into our show. And of course, y'all know during our beginning of our show, we do speak. So let's go ahead and do that because I see you guys are waiting patiently. So let's get into that. Good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right, Kim Swinson is first in here this morning. Good morning to you, ma'am. My backup mod, Miss Sweet Essence, is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. My other mod, Rose Armstead, is in the building. My other mod, KVR, my mods are deep in here, okay? Yes, honey. Y'all came in here. Y'all ready, okay? Shantae Mason, good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Sheila Washington, good morning. Deborah Johnson, good morning. Alicia Stout, good morning. Good morning, Shirley Terry, good morning. Good morning, Shanice Darden Emery, good morning. Delilah T, I see you. Good morning. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. Good morning, Mashonda Jackson, AA Notary. Get your notary service done over there with Miss Mashonda. All right, Laura Eden. Hello. Alice Smith, good morning. Gail West, good morning. Playtime, good morning. Erica Rogers, good morning. Henry Lee, good morning. Dolores Campbell, good morning. I see you, Ronnie. Good morning. Felicia, good morning. Good morning. Be right to do right. Come on. That's a new name. Welcome to newcomer. Be right to do right is a newcomer. Let's put you up. All right. It says hi there. Hello and hello. Valeria Rainey. Good morning, ma'am. Denise Slay, good morning. Carla Johnson, good morning. Good morning. Joyce Pick, good morning. Said KBR, good morning, but good morning again, KBR. Carolyn Russell, good morning. D Nice, good morning. Greatness Love is in the building. Good morning to everybody. Looks like we got to the end of our list. So be right to do right. Thank you for stopping by. I think she's a newcomer. And welcome. This is the Carol Merrill Show. I am Carol Merrill. For those of you that are just joining for the first time. Good morning, KB. I see you. All right. Where we act a whole fool over here. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Now, as you guys know, today is the day that we have to adhere to different rules and get guidelines with YouTube's new changes. And we're ready to do so. I can always move the change, guys. Nothing. I went back and I made sure I educated myself on what we have to do and not do. So we're going to try to act accordingly. So if you guys see me kind of move a little bit differently today, it's because we have to. All right. We want to stay within the guidelines. I got to correct that. Child, y'all see these nails? I'll be trying to type. I know y'all be thinking like, Cameron, what the hell? So I have to change it whenever I keep them. Oh, can I do it now? Yeah, give me 1 second. So I don't want y'all to be like, damn, Cameron, can you spell it here? She can. Let's see. Child. Y'all give me a second. Let me get my stuff together here. All right, yeah, that's right. Save. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so hopefully StreamYard act like they supposed to today, because maybe yesterday was a hot whole mess. So let's get into my show. All right. Okay, so according to the neighborhood talk, all right, we'll do it this way. According to the neighborhood talk, I'm just talking through because I don't want to show too many clips. We will show some clips, well, not clips, but post, but not too many. All right, so according to the Supreme Court, all right, according to the Supreme Court, the courts put Trump's plan to dismantle the education department back on track and allows layoffs, you guys, of up to 1,400 employees. So 1,400 employees will be without jobs. All right. Now, 20 states have come in to sue the administration, you guys, over billions of dollars, okay, in frozen education funding for after school care and summer programs. Now, that's something that we all know we need. If you have kids who are in school like myself, you definitely need after school programs for the kids and school care as well, things that the kids may need in order to be their very best, as well as for the teachers. So this is unfortunate that 1,400 employees have been laid off. I'm not sure why he's doing all these layoffs. We've talked about this so many times with the way the economy is right now. Everybody needs jobs so they can survive and pay their bills. And I mean, it's bad enough they're already cutting off, and I keep saying it, Medicaid and all these other things that's attached to people losing things that they need in order to survive in this economy. It's sad. Again, start you a side business just in case some BS pops off and you can't do what you need to do, because we need everybody out here to earn their coin. Start your business. It doesn't matter how big or how small, whatever you can do, because everybody's blessed with a certain gift. And I keep telling you guys, whether it's chocolate covered strawberries, whether it's fixing food and selling plates, whether it's sewing, if you know how to make things, whatever the case may be, alterations, that's a business, okay? Because everybody always needs something altered. You just never know. Wedding dresses, pants, shirts, you just never know. But start you a business. That's one of the smartest things to do right now in this economy, not knowing how Trump is moving, and be careful going in and out of the country as well. Because I was watching the other day where this man who was saying he goes in and out of the country all the time, going to where was it? Canada. And this particular day he went to Canada and was trying to come back in. They wouldn't allow him to come back in. He got hung up at the border at Canada. So definitely be careful. For those of you that are traveling, be careful not to get yourself caught up, and go ahead. It might be a good idea, like I said, to go ahead and start some businesses on the side so that you can, get your money up. All right. And be on top of this thing, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to be with Trump in office. It's very sad. So prayers to anyone, if you are affected of the 1,400 that were laid off, and of the 20 states that are now coming to sue the administration for billions of dollars for this incident. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah, I don't care about it. All right, so I do want to do an update on this. I'm not going to play the clip, but I am going to take a look at this particular post because I did talk about it a little bit back. So you guys know about the 7-year-old who was abducted. All right. There's new camera footage, but we're not going to show the footage. We're just going to talk about the actual incident. All right. Little Jamal, y'all know who he is, honey. Little Jamal. His name is Jamal. Okay. In Milwaukee, Jamal White to be exact. They do have, and I'm gonna let you guys go over to Neighborhood Talk and you guys can look at it yourself. There's new camera footage that shows the 7-year-old Milwaukee boy being kidnapped as his dad run inside. Now, I'm hearing that it could have been some type of transaction or something like that, from what I'm hearing, where he his father may have got caught up into some street shit, and they came back to get their pay up, and they probably held the little boy for ransom. So as soon as that money was exchanged, then he was released. That's what it's giving. All right. So let's get into this. Now, they're saying the newly released surveillance footage shows the terrifying moment that a seven-year-old Jamal White was kidnapped at Pow Pow Point in Milwaukee. Now, it says that it all went down Friday night near North 61st and what is that? Hustis, sparking a statewide Amber Alert and nearly 24 hours of panic before he was finally found safe Saturday evening. Now, in the video, it says that Jamal is seen riding his bike home from the park while his dad drives alongside him. Now, it says that a white Jeep pulls up, turns around, and blocks their driveway. Two people hop out. One appears to have a pow pow and runs after Jamal's dad, who is running inside the house while the other chases Jamal. Now, it says seconds later, the suspect is seen carrying Jamal and shoving him into a Jeep. So it sounds like that the family may know who this said person is, because some money may have been owed to the person that snatched him. Because when it was first presented, it was just like some random person in the neighborhood driving by, saw him on the bike, snatched him up and ran up out of there. So, and then we saw very shortly thereafter, like a day or so later, he was brought back home safe and sound. And I was like, thank you, Jesus, because that could have been my child. Well, not really, because my son would have talked him to death and they'd have brought his ass back home. Or fought him, child, because he will fight. But so they said that his aunt, Simone White, told WISN 12, she says that I'm glad that he's okay, but I still can't rest. Says that who does that to a 7-year-old boy? You can't rest because maybe there was a threat made whenever he was returned. Maybe. Now says that Jamal's dad and other relatives can be seen running outside as the Jeep speeds off. Says the Amber Alert went out around midnight, 5 hours after the abduction. Now, cops found Jamal the next day around 6 p.m. inside a home near North 39th and West Lloyd, about 7 miles from where he was taken. Says that we can't thank the community enough, according to Simone, which is his aunt. Says if people didn't care, then we might not have found him. And says that police don't know the motive or if the suspect knew the family. Now, Jamal is currently with Child Protective Services while his family waits to bring him home. Okay. So, of course, you know, they have to do a lot of questioning and they're trying to make sure that he's in a safe space. With his father outside, I would hope that the father would have tried to fight, but if the guys had pows, then I see why he didn't. So this is a very sticky situation. It sounds a little sus. I ain't gonna hold you, but we are happy that little Jamal is back safe and sound and that his family does have access to him. Okay. Yeah, it gives this some type of bounty or something was put on, from what I'm hearing. Okay. That there was some type of drugiana transaction and that somebody owed somebody some money and they ain't paying. So these guys came back to get what they were due. And that's why the father took off running, because they feel like he knew who it was. So, of course, they had to get the police involved because you can't just up and snatch somebody's child and try to use them for ransom. They didn't know what was going to happen to this child, but I'm happy that they did not unalive him or take their anger out for whoever their anger was towards out on the child. So he was back safe, not a scratch on him. So praise God for that. Okay, let's move on, child, to the next topic. Because, baby... Oh, Lord, y'all watch your kids, honey. And not only would something like that happen for those of you that have kids and you allow them to play outside. It's not like how it used to be when we were kids, when I was a child, when your parents just say, go outside and play. You have to watch your kids now. You have to watch your kids now because there are people that abduct children for trafficking reasons as well. People drive through your neighborhood just to see, oh, there are kids out playing. I don't see an adult. Let me swing back through. And the next thing you know, you don't see your child. Thank God. Most people now have doorbell cameras, so you can kind of see things happening in the neighborhood, which is how this incident was caught on a video surveillance camera from the doorbell. All right, so I keep saying invest in cameras, baby. That can save your life and somebody else's life, because sometimes you don't see the crime, but that camera gonna pick it up. Okay, I got them inside and outside my home. Very good cameras. Very good cameras. If you drive on my street, I can zoom and get your tag number. Seriously. And if I don't get you, across the street gonna get you, and if they don't get you diagonally, we good over here. When I tell you it's airtight on my street, beside me, across from me, diagonal, and then right over here, yeah, we good. So somebody gonna catch it. More times than not, my camera gonna catch you though, because I got a good camera system over here. Okay, and I don't got to be home to catch you. I can look on my phone and see everything that's going on in and outside my home. So. Don't try it. Okay? Don't try it. Let's move on. Clarissa Shields. Let's get back to my main screen. Yeah, invest in cameras, guys, please. Okay, invest in cameras. If somebody break in your home and something happens and you have to defend yourself with a pow, you want that on camera so that the police can see what happened. How else would they know? It's your word against anybody else's. But if you got a camera, you can say, hey, this is what happened. Let me show you. Come right here. Let me show you. Okay, you can go and roll that beautiful beam footage and show the police. Because, I mean, even though your state is a stand your ground state, like my state is Georgia, you still have to be able to prove without a shadow of a doubt that, you know, I'll give you guys that information here in a second. But you want to make sure that you're within right to use excessive force for whatever reason. Okay, if a person is on your porch and you tell them get off my porch, you know, you can't pow them. Unless they're opposing a threat and coming for you. You have to know the rules and regulations and how to get around. Well, not get around shit, but what puts you within right to use excessive force to someone. If they're pushing their way into your home, if they're threatening you with a weapon, then you can definitely use a weapon to protect you and yours. Okay. And I plan to do that. But because people are crazy. I'm seeing a lot of videos now, especially with kids being out of school, where people's doors are being kicked in. These teenagers, they are without things to do during the summer, so they're out breaking in people's houses, and that can be very dangerous because everybody's not going to just let you come in and take their stuff that they work hard for or harm their family. I don't know your intentions if you just break up in somebody's house. So you got to make sure that you are safe out there. Okay. Somebody asked me about the camera system. I will give you that, guys, that I'm trying to remember. Let me make a note at the end of my show. But get a great camera system, okay? Yes, honey. Make a note. Okay. Yeah. In and outside of my home. I've had it that way for a very long time. Okay. And my camera don't get you, my red nose will. Because she be ready to bite somebody. I got a red nose pit. She be ready to bite and shred some asses around here. Okay. And she trained. So if I give a little command, that's your ass. And I'm gonna be standing there with my hands on my hips, like, tear that ass up. I ain't calling off you. I sure ain't. All right, so let's move on. All right. Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma are fighting. The girls are fighting. Why they fighting? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they fighting, girl. They fighting. Remy and Ma. I really hope they get over this bullshit. All right, that's them, child. Remy Ma. Let me put up another picture. I got a better one. Hold on. Y'all bear with me, child. Because this is just this new system we got in it. We can show some clips and then some stuff we gotta just wing it out. All right, yeah. So yes, that's a good picture. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Okay. All right, so I had to make a little notes, and I don't even like notes, but shit, I gotta kind of get used to this shit a little bit. All right, so Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields are fighting. The girls are fighting. Okay. And of course, you guys know they had like this boxing event that just occurred a few days ago. Remy Ma was there. I was shocked. I looked around, I was like, oh. But then I realized that she and Fat Joe had to perform at said event. And they did perform the song Lean Back, something they always damn perform. I'm like, can y'all get some more songs? It's still a bop, but I'm tired of that song. So upon Remy Ma and Fat Joe performing, of course, Clarissa Shields was there at the fight. Because y'all know it's her thing. She's got a fight coming up too here in a couple of weeks, and I will be watching. But upon them doing so, Clarissa made a post, a subliminal post, which was a little shade towards Remy Ma after their performance. And Clarissa says, I don't think anybody should walk out to Lean Back no more. All right. And that was after Remy and Fat Joe got up there and did their performance. We all know what Clarissa was talking about. She always throw that subliminal shade and then act like, hey, what did I do? What did I say? So, of course, Remy Ma clapped back and she responded by saying that I need some new haters. My old ones are starting to like me again, referring to Clarissa Shields. Girl, somebody said, imagine fighting for a Niker like Papoose. What? Child. I don't know. Papoose, child, he must have some good peen because the way they fighting over this man, I'm telling you. And then Remy be trying to act like she don't care. She ain't feeling it like that. Girl, like seriously, let it go. I wouldn't give a hot damn. If I let the nigga go, that means I gave him to you. If I ain't want him no more, that means, hey, that's you getting my thrown out goods. I don't be fighting over no man. Trust. We damn sure don't be sitting out here doing that. I will replace him though. We ain't gonna chase him, as they say. We ain't gonna chase a bitch, but we will replace him. So Remy is giving that you are very much so hard pressed about this whole situation now. Now it's giving that because you do be responding a lot. You do be still making little subliminals on your page, showing where you done folded up his clothes and he ain't came and got them yet. And I said the other day, it's giving that he don't want them damn clothes. If you folded up his clothes nice and neat and put his shoes in this little thing and went on Amazon and bought all this shit to put his stuff in, and then you're gonna post it on social media like, come and get it. You supposed to be a millionaire, all right? You supposed to be a millionaire. Make sure he get his shit. Why he gotta come over there and get it? At the end of the day, if he don't care, and this shit been over there for a year, and he ain't came and got it in a year, that means he don't want it. I mean, maybe Clarissa done upped his wardrobe and bought him some more shit. Okay, I mean, she done put some jewelry on him. Look at him, he got on jewelry now. Okay, when he went to the BT Awards, he was wearing a nice little Versace suit and whatnot. I was like, okay, look at him. So he was looking real nice over there. So it's giving that Clarissa doing what she need to do over there. She got him riding around with the double R's and the headrest. So he good. So I don't think he want them old ass clothes that Remy went over there and took her time and folded up. You probably cried with every shirt that you folded up and every pair of jeans that you was folding. You probably cried that his ass won't over there no more. Because you was real cocky when you and that fake ass Timu Papoose that your ass was dating when you thought that situation was going somewhere, but now that they broken up, you know, she's kind of looking all stupid out here that you was flexing with that nigga, and now he the one out here and cheated on you publicly and embarrassed the fuck out of you. Now you got to sit back and watch Papoose and Clarissa still be happy, and Clarissa bragging about she want to have a baby by your nigga next year, even though y'all still married. Y'all see the distinction? That is some stupid shit. But I really hope they figure it out, because that's embarrassing a little bit. That's low key embarrassing. And that's high key stupid as fuck. That it really is. It really is. I would not be doing all that for no nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because then that kind of make him feel like you still care. And I will never give you that. But moving right along. Okay. What y'all think? Y'all put it in the chat, honey. Put it in the chat. What y'all think? Because child, they fighting over man. That is just too much. Get something else to do. All right. Moving on. Let's get into the next topic. All right. Shout out to Black millionaires. All right. So, Tisha Campbell Martin. Y'all remember her from the show Martin. All right. She was married to Dwayne Martin. That's a lot of Martins, ain't it? But let's get into what's going on with that. All right. Y'all liking this new setup? This new setup that YouTube them came out here and made us do, child. It is what it is. We're going to thug it out. All right. Now, it says that Tisha Campbell Martin opens up about the struggles following her bankruptcy, you guys, and divorce from Dwayne Martin. She says that when she divorced Dwayne Martin, that she only had $21 to her name. I was like, damn, girl, what you do with all them Martin checks? Like, you seriously blew through them hoes. But you know, she got caught up in a little bankruptcy situation with her now ex-husband Dwayne Martin, because he was doing some fraudulent shit and not putting all of his information and stuff and withholding information on his tax records, which she and her husband Dwayne were actually on these documents. And she's saying that she didn't know about the stuff that he was doing illegally with his tax documents, which almost got her caught up in some bullshit. So she's saying she only had $21 to her name after she and Dwayne divorced. Okay. Let's get into it. So actress Tisha Campbell Martin, honey, Tisha Campbell, which is what she goes by now since she's divorced, she opened up about her struggles after her 2016 bankruptcy and 2018 divorce from Dwayne Martin, which y'all see here on the screen. Now it says that they said that when she spoke on the Breakfast Club, that she revealed that there was a time that she only had $21 in her pocket and had to choose between buying a knife for Christmas gifts or for her kids. What? Buying a knife for Christmas gifts for your kids. What the hell? It says that Campbell, now who is 56 years old, finalized her bankruptcy case in July of 2024. Says that she says that she's focused on moving forward for the sake of her two sons, one of which has ADHD and the other has autism. Says that she admitted that she doesn't fully understand how she made it through those tough years, but refuses to dwell on the past. Now, Campbell also shared that she blocked out negativity and distractions, comparing her life to a football game where she focuses only on those who support her on the field. Okay. So I don't know what the hell she did with her money, but baby, for you to be down to $21, because Martin, I know the show Martin is syndicated, so you should be getting a check like every month. Usually when those shows become syndicated, they get monthly checks from the syndicated shows, just like The Cosby Show. I know that what's the child name? The girl that played Rudy. She says she gets a syndicated check as well every month from the show since it got syndicated. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I really hope that Tisha Campbell is doing well, and her sons, of course. One of her kids, her oldest son, I think, he looks just like his dad. He looks just like his dad, and then her other son is a cute mixture of she and Dwayne Martin. But y'all know there were rumors about Dwayne Martin and Will Smith, child. Okay, yeah, y'all know what that means. Y'all remember Will Smith's friend came out and did that interview with Tasha K and was saying that he walked in on Dwayne Martin and Will Smith, child, on some hanky-panky bullshit, and that Dwayne Martin was being a strong bottom and that Will Smith was a strong top, child. So he said, hey, that's what had happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't want to be there for that, but that's what had happened. What y'all think about it, child? But hey, it's Hollywood. You just never know in Hollywood. You can never say what somebody ain't doing or will never do. Child, Hollywood, everybody's sticking to everybody. Okay. Everybody is boinging everybody out there. So shit, that is what it is. All right. What y'all think about that? Y'all can drop that in the chat as well. We're moving right along, honey. Okay. Y'all pardon me. All right. This is slowing me down just a bit, but we gonna thug it out, honey. All right, so moving on. Someone else that we got to talk about. Candy Burns' daughter, Riley. Riley got a man, honey. They said Shantae's got a man at home, but Riley got a man, girl. So we got to talk about this man that Riley has. Now, y'all know Riley is on the new show. What is it? Next Gen NYC. For those of you, I started trying to watch it, but this child, these are kids. I can't really get into it like that unless it's like something really, really going on that sparks my interest. I don't know. I just can't. It has to be something that's really going on. These are children. Child, we thugging it, baby. We thugging it, okay? We gonna get through it though. But as you guys can see on my screen, y'all remember Riley, honey. That's Candy Burns from Real Housewives of Atlanta. From the formerly, well, not formerly, but from the group Escape. This is Riley. Y'all remember Riley? She didn't really talk too much when she was on the show, but she is now on a reality show with her other friends. Kim Zolciak's daughter is on there as well, and a few more other people. Dame Dash's daughter is on there too. I watched maybe a couple episodes. It was all right, but child played on my phone the entire time. But this is Riley showing her new boo. She did not reveal what his name was. But she did reveal that she does have a boyfriend. Y'all know Riley had some type of little, I think she had like gastric bypass or something, some type of surgery where she dropped a whole lot of weight because y'all know she was a bit chunkier. She did have some cosmetic surgery to her face. I think she had a rhinoplasty where she had her nose done and some other stuff. But she looks good. She looks good. She's all grown up now. She's giving legs and body. So she got a boyfriend. Y'all know with a little work to your body and stuff, the guy's gonna be like, "Oh, girl." So Riley got her man out here. So Riley and her boo, honey, went to the Cowboy Carter concert, honey, to go see Beyonce. Okay, they would go see Beyonce. As you guys can see, she got on her little get up with her cowboy hat and her little boots. You can't see her boots, but she got on boots and her little shorts, little shorty shorts, honey, with her little legs out, so her man can rub on her leg on the way to the show and rub on her leg, at the show, all that. Because y'all know sometimes we like that. But anyway, so shout out to Riley for posting her new man. Okay. Now, I did read an article the other day about Riley where she was talking about how her relationship with her mom is not as tight as it used to be since she married Todd, and how Todd kind of is a little too overbearing and too bossy when it comes to Riley. Riley, she's grown now. Riley's what? I want to say she's like 19, 20 years old. She moved to New York. She dropped out of college. For those of you that did not know, Riley dropped out of college to be an attorney, a lawyer. And she told Candy that she now wants to be a full-time DJ. DJs make good money if you can get into the right sector. All right. If you know somebody like Riley does, Candy know everybody. So Candy can kind of help push her in that right direction in order to get very good gigs, high paying gigs, okay, celebrity gigs, because they pay very, very good money to be a DJ. But she chose not to be an attorney. She dropped out of law school to want to be a DJ. But Candy has given her 1 year to get her career on track, or she is going to not support her financially anymore. Okay, but Riley talked about how on the show, how she was kind of unhappy. She was very self-conscious with how she looked on the show. That was something that she always dealt with. People talking about her weight. And she's not, felt like she could not speak freely about things, especially when Todd came into the picture, because it was always her and her mom. It was always Candy and Riley, before her other smaller siblings came along. But when Todd came along, she kind of felt like Todd kind of took that space to where she couldn't, kind of speak up like she wanted to, because he would kind of jump in and give his opinions on things. And she didn't want to hear that. So, of course, that could have been what made her want to move to New York, so that she can kind of be a woman on her own and do her thing and not get that backlash or somebody telling her what to do. She wanted to be grown, but y'all know for a minute she stayed in New York. Candy paid for her apartment. And even then, y'all remember on the show, Todd was trying to say, well, she doesn't need that. That's too much for her. You're doing too much for her. You're making her too spoiled. But that's her daughter. You can't tell Candy how to spoil her daughter or how much she can do for her daughter, because that's her baby. That's what she's accustomed to as a small child. So shit, my son is spoiled. Okay, nobody tell me what to buy him and what not, and when it's too much for him. You can't do that when it comes to somebody's child, because that's what she is accustomed to doing. But shout out to Riley. She's doing her thing. She's getting a little check from the show. I hope she's making really good use with her money and saving as she needs to. and doing what she needs to do. Somebody said Todd needs to hush because he's using candy money. Yeah, I told y'all the other day that, and I showed y'all, was it yesterday, that Todd was saying that he was kind of upset and feeling the way that now that he and Candy are married, that Candy has not put him on her home, and that, that he feels like he's not the man of the house. So I feel like he wants to come in and be that man and have that masculine energy, but Candy is still like, this is my shit now. Because y'all know the house that they live in is the house that Candy purchased before she and Todd got together. So I mean, however she want to deal with that shit, that's how she wants to. But that's Candy's money. You got to give it to her. I mean, even though they're married, and anything that's accumulated after the marriage is, theirs, but they are under a prenup agreement, so they have to follow suit. So maybe that's why Todd is opening up all these restaurants, which are doing horrible, as I told y'all yesterday, because they're being sued, and they've been sued quite a few times. There was a pow at their Blaze Steak restaurant off Campbell. Was it Campbell Road or something like that in Atlanta? And then, of course, there's been a lot of negative reviews for the OLG restaurants as well, where you got to pay $10 to park. I can tell you because I've been there. Shit, $10 to park. Sometimes the food is lackluster. The waitresses and the waiters there are rude as fuck, and I feel like Candy keeps hiring a lot of her family, which is kind of sometimes not a good thing. We want to make sure that our family is employed, but sometimes you got some lazy family members that will just do what the fuck they want to do because they know that cousin Candy is their boss. So you might want to get that up and take a look at that again, Candy. Okay, and fire some people who ain't doing their job because that's making your business look bad. In addition to making sure that your restaurants are clean, because a lot of people have said they've gone there and they're not clean. The tables are sticky, the floors are sticky, things are not clean, glasses with lipstick on them and shit like that. You gotta watch that because that's not a good look when it comes to a business. Okay, so shout out to Riley though. Shout out to Riley for growing up. She's beautiful. Okay. Come on, Riley. All these kids have grown up from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kim's kids have grown up as well. They're beautiful girls. So I really hope that they are doing something with their lives and not sitting around waiting. But Candy says she is dropping Riley after 1 year if she does not decide on and get serious about her career. Okay. 1 year, I feel like is enough time to give your kids. Do y'all feel like that's enough time? Is a year enough time to give your child that time limit to figure out what it is that they want to do and proceed with making it happen, so that as adults you don't have to take care of them for the rest of their lives, right? Blaze is on Fairborn and Cascade. I have not been to Blaze, but I have been to OLG restaurant. I don't plan on going. Nothing against you, Candy. I'm a foodie and I'm very particular about my food. I don't want to go somewhere where I keep hearing stuff about stuff being nasty, and I don't like that because, child, listen. So give me a time limit, guys. For those of you that are parents, I'm a parent as well. What is a great time limit to give your children or your kids when they grow up and they're coming into adulthood, and you're supporting them financially and they're living with you? What is a great time limit to give them in order to figure out what they want to do as jobs or career wise, okay, before they are cut off into doing what they need to do as adults? Because at some point you're going to want to get your own apartment. Like, I was eager to get my apartment growing up because I wanted to be an adult and do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have curfews. I was just in that mindset. My parents would tell me, well, you got to be in by a certain time. I didn't like that because I was like, I'm having fun. That's when the fun pop off. So as soon as I was able to get my own place, that's just what I did. And I worked and went to college and I did all the shit I needed to do, but that shit was hard. You couldn't hang out with your friends like you wanted to because your ass had to go to work the next day. So I went to school and I worked. And I'm happy that I did that because, I mean, I'm doing pretty good in my life right now, I think. Shit. Some of my other friends who did not go to school, they are working mediocre jobs, and some of them not working at all. But it is what it is. A year? Okay. Somebody said age 22, a year. Okay. A year is good. A year is good. Even though it's only 12 months, if people look at it that way, it's only 12 months. You just got to push them. You got to push your kids to be independent. Okay. I don't think I want my son to stay with me till he's in his 25 and 30. I really don't. I hope he figure out what he wants to do by then. Okay. Somebody said a year and a half, but don't push him out. If they haven't figured it out, like, don't push him out the door, because then that make them do things illegally in order to get by. You don't want them doing illegal shit just to, because they're feeling panicked and have to pay this or do that. And, you don't want them to feel like that, where they got to just be out here doing shit in order to get by and make it. So put your kids, set them up in a great environment to where they're, transitioning into being adults and doing what they need to do. Okay. Child, something. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into our next topic. All right. So this person, we need a jam session. Oh, say no more, honey. Say no more. My mom's saying we need a jam session. Let's get into the jam session. Did everybody hit the like button? Somebody said insurance is 26. Okay. Beer Doctor said insurance is 26. He said 1 year. I agree with Candy. Right. Miss Bernadette said 1 year. Yeah, that's a good enough time. All right. So let's get into our jam session. Guys, we need everyone that did not tap on that like button to please step out, hit the like button, and come back in. Okay. You guys are more than welcome to be here. I appreciate you all being here and supporting the channel, but we need likes. Okay. We need you to like the video. Don't just come over and sit down. Please, like, knock on my door, ring my doorbell. When you hit the like button, you're telling me that you're here and that you're supporting. Okay. I really appreciate you guys all for your support, but let's get into this rump shaking jam. Hey, I know y'all hear that intro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Hey, hey, tap the light, tap the light. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tap that like button. Tell me that. Tell me that. Hey. Hey. Tap the light, tap the light, tap the light. Let's go. Hey. Hey, there you go. Wait, you at with it. Hey, hey, hey. Hit the light, hit the light, hey. Tap the light, tap the light, hey. Hey, hey. Okay, thank y'all. Let's get back into the show. Thank you, Yvette Bell, for letting them know, honey, what they got to do. Yvette said, please hit that like button and share the video, please, and subscribe to the channel. And please, and check on your elderly people and make sure that they have water and that they are in a cool place. Come on now, you better let them know. That's right. If y'all got some elderly people that stay near you or not near you, if you got a car and you can take a thing of water over there, child, do that. Okay. Let's help out the elderly, anybody that's without water, because everybody don't have air conditioning. And this heat, baby, is 90 degrees and it's getting into the hundreds, baby. So if you know somebody who don't have air conditioning, especially if they're elderly, please knock on their door and say, hey, I'm not here to harm you. I'm just here to bring you some water and make sure you're good over here. If you can afford to, get them a fan, a box fan, baby. Box fans, you can get one for about $20 at like a dollar short. What is it, like a Family Dollar or somewhere like that. Go to a Family Dollar, get them like a box fan, honey. They could put in their window and cool it down in there. Because, baby, listen, we want nobody dying out here from heat exhaustion. But if you can't do it, baby, get them one of these fans. Okay, let them put that fan up on them like this right here and bring them back to life, honey. Okay, because you see me over here getting my life. Oh, God. All right. Glory to God. Where them fans at? Okay. Yes, let's get into the next topic. Hope y'all enjoying the show. All right, let's get into somebody who ain't paid LeBerry yet, but they are out, honey, living their best life. LeBerry, get in here. Okay, get in here, LeBerry. Look at me with my messy ass. Who was at the Cowboy Carter tour and they should not have been there? Who was up over there at the Cowboy Carter tour? None other Then Destiny Tackleberry Payton in here. Okay. Destiny. Now you know you owe LeBerry $20,000 coming up here in November when y'all have y'all next court date. Now you couldn't make it to the last court date because you down there in Atlanta on some shit you shouldn't have been on. Okay. And say, yes, we are real. Y'all say you a little behind. All right, well, we'll be here, honey. All right, but Destiny Child was down there in Atlanta, Georgia, down there at the Cowboy Carter tour on her last $2. All right, down there where she should have been home saving up so that she can go ahead and pay that $20,000. Now, I don't know how much money that she been saving up so that she can go ahead and pay LeBerry in November because the judge is tired. The judge say they tired and they done already moved this case so many times. They done moved more than a Mexican family, God, okay? They done moved this case more than a Mexican family have moved around since Trump been in office. And that's a lot of moving, okay? Because baby, they said you ain't about to deport my ass. But so Destiny, I don't know if you done got you, like they said in the chat down there, a little sponsor or two. Because you know she's supposed to be dating this new guy. So maybe he got a little bit of money. Because you know Nell Fletcher's son said you can't bum off me no more. All right. We ain't fake dating no more. And you ain't about to get no more of my damn money. So I don't know, girl. She done got her a good little Timu wig. And she done put on her 7th Avenue lip gloss, even though she tried to say she don't like male. And she done put on her little hair rag, girl. Looking like her ass is from Three's Company out here. But if y'all remember the show, if y'all that old. Yeah, so she down there at the Cowboy Carter tour with her fake ass. And you ain't paid LeBerry. So I hope LeBerry, I'm going to leave this up a little bit. LeBerry, get in here. Yeah, I'm being messy, okay? You see my name up here, the Shenanigator. I'm starting some shit. Yes, I am. Yes, the fuck I am. Because you did not up and pay him yet. Let me get my other exhibit up here. Damn it. Sick of this shit. You had having a good time and you ain't up and paid him. Look at you. Look at you. You boots on the ground. You should have boots on the ground to the bank. If it's anything in there. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling on you. I am. I called it. Yes, we did. We did. Now, I'm not mad because I couldn't go to the Cowboy tour. Because I got all her music. I can go in and cut it on and I ain't missed a dime. Okay. Now, Destiny don't be on talking about over there on Mental Mondays, staring into the screen, looking crazy because your lights is off over there doing lives in the dark because you're down there trying to support Beyonce because her lights are gonna be on. Yes, God, they will. Her lights will be on, but yours not so much. Okay. Now, how many cars you done have repossessed out here trying to be out here fake flossing in these streets? Down in them Atlanta and Alabama streets. Yes, girl. I hear with your daddy driving your car so the people can't pick it up. Did I mean to tell that? Oh my God. But anyway, so yes, this is Destiny down there making faces at the Cowboy Carter tour when she ain't paid LeBerry his money. And then I had to up and go to court a few months ago, and she didn't go because she said she was so busy, but she was down there in Atlanta. I'm telling you business. I know your location. Not that I'm tracking you, girl, but you know, the streets are talking and I listen. But yes, anywho and anyway, this is her girl. She wanted everybody to know that yes, I did not pay my baby daddy for those for that back mortgage payments, those back mortgage payments that I owe him for. And I did not pay for my son's medical expenses that the judge told me to pay. And I did not pay the court expenses either that I was ordered to pay. So yeah, I'm down here shaking my ass and boots on the ground. Okay, probably gonna try to take them boots back tomorrow because she probably kept the tag on them hoes. Y'all know how some of y'all be out here keeping the tag on your shoes and clothes so y'all can take them hoes back when y'all be out here fake flossing sometimes. But yeah, do what you gotta do. That ain't none of my business. But Destiny, yes, you tried it, girl. You up and tried it, girl. Okay, so we're gonna need you to get your ass up off this damn concert and get on down and up and pay LeBerry. LeBerry, do you see this? I hope you see these pictures. All right, let me move this evidence. If you need me, hit me. CameronRail75gmail.com and I'll shoot them on over there to you. All right, for legal purposes only. Let's move on. Let me see how they business, child. All right, somebody else. Let's get into them. Ken, honey. Ken and Chin, child, with a fake ass storyline this season. All right, this is Ken trying to promote the show. I don't know. Somebody must have told him that was a sexy picture. I don't know, but I digress. So he says 5 more days, child. Said the people will get mad at you for being mad at some ish that they did. Well, what is it that they did? What did Marquez do besides be a real father and you was a fake one? What did he do? Because it seems every time he come around trying to be the real daddy, the fake daddy be mad. So what is he mad at? You jumped up and tried to fake fight him in that clip that we showed over here, okay? Yeah, with your man unit. Ken and his man unit is fake mad at Marquez for being a real daddy. Imagine that shit, okay? Ken and Ching with a fake ass storyline this season, up and mad at Marquez because he's talking about this damn divorce and the fact that Trish is not ready to divorce him. Okay, and you jumping up like you ready to knuckle up, and you won't even about to fight nobody. You ran over there and was literally standing in front of him and did not swing. So it's given that your fake ass is once again back this season without a storyline, and you are riding and clout chasing off Chin. That would be Trisha, okay? But her tranquility talking ass. It's talking about, I didn't do that. Yeah, I never put that on the court documents. This her child lips not even. I never put that on the court documents. You telling them motherfucking lie. That's Trish, y'all, this season. I never said that. I never said that we didn't have any kids. You telling them motherfucking lie. Lips ain't moved not one time. Like, bitch, are you real out here? Is you a doll out here, ho? Okay. But that's what Ken had to say, all right, with his fake flexing ass, tight jeans wearing ass, okay? And he and Martell supposed to be fighting this season. Well, not fighting like fist fighting, but arguing this season about Martell supposedly messing with Trish. So that's gonna be their shit this season for those of you that care, because I the hell sure don't. All right, fake, and fake. Carlos, y'all got to do better, okay? Y'all have got to do better, because at the end of the day, this shit is just a fake ass mess, okay? No wonder Melody said, thank God she up out of there, because baby, yeah. Somebody said boring, right? Absolutely. Let's move into the next topic. Now, this bitch right here, you know she's supposed to went to jail for this, okay? Bitch gossip. Thank y'all. Let's get to this. See how we got to move that? See how we got to switch that up? Mm-hmm. Now, this bitch here, bitch gossips, thank you. This New Jersey woman is arrested for allegedly receiving child support from 3 different men for the same child. What kind of issue is this, y'all? What kind of shit is this? All right. So it says that a New Jersey woman, Alyssa Rayford, arrested for allegedly receiving child support for the same child from 3 different men, in which 2 of the men lived in different states. Now, Rayford, which is the woman, allegedly filed for child support from 3 different states, departments, New Jersey, Minnesota, and Maryland. Now, Rayford allegedly has brought in $3,200 a month from child support over the past 6 years and has since been released from holding. Who is this kind of crazy? Do you not think that they're going to track this shit? It's called Social Security numbers. The Social Security number of your child got to be put on that paperwork. Your name and information got to be put on there. And the baby daddies, they're going to verify that shit. And in some states, they make you do a blood test, all right, to ensure that the father is definitely the legit father of said child before you start receiving the funds. So how you thought that you were going to maneuver your way and get through this paperwork all willy-nilly without them finding out is so crazy. Your ass deserves to be locked up. That's some desperate shit. And you got a lot of females out here who will say that a man is a father, knowing good and damn well that he is not, but because the other man is well off, that's who they go for. And they let the raggedy ass, fake ass, stupid ass baby daddy that ain't doing nothing out here, let him go because they know he ain't gonna do shit anyway. But they go after the person who they were sleeping with, and he's doing well off, making some good money on his job. He driving a nice car, you know, with the low profile rims on it, or maybe they got the double R's in the headrest and whatnot. And they, you know, are fully capable of counting out that money to her ass every month. But that's who she go for, and the raggedy ass baby daddy get away. So now she's out here going after 3 men in three different states to get $3,200 a month, and now your ass got to pay for it, and you're gonna probably have to pay every fucking dime back, and you're gonna probably lose your son. In addition to some other things, because that is fraud. Okay, you cannot fraud the government and they not catch it. It's called an audit, girl. Okay. get into it. I do audits at my job. That's how you find shit that is going on that should not be going on, through good old audits. And the government, they do audits as well in their business. And that's how they catch people for welfare fraud, food stamps, and all that shit you're not supposed to be getting. You putting information on there. If you're filing anybody on your taxes that you know your ass should not be filing, okay, they're gonna catch your ass eventually, and you're gonna have to pay that money back and probably do some jail time. So shout out to this one for being stupid as hell, for going out here and playing with the government like that. Okay, all that for $3,200, girl. You should just got a job. Moving on. All right, this is gonna have to be our last topic, and I know this is well, is it? I don't know. Hold on, let me go back. Let me make sure I got everything, child. Let me doing some more pop-ins. Oh, no, we can't do this. Let me get into this last one. Well, not last one, but this next one. So this person here popped out. Now, we ain't seen or heard from this one in a while. Where you been at, girl? Y'all see him on my screen? None other than Coleslaw and Narktail, honey. They stepped out, honey, for a good old event. Thankfully, she bought some new shoes because I was tired of seeing them beige shoes. So I don't know if she got to take them back tomorrow or whatever. But Arionne just posted this, okay? And she and Martell stepped out somewhere, child. The 25th annual something, okay? 100 black men, I don't know. But anyway, she shared this picture. I'm not sure when this event was, but she shared this picture recently of she and Martell. So it's given that Martell is still fooling with this child. Word on the curb is that Martell's storyline is, and I showed it to you guys, that Martell was saying that he's ready to move on past the situation with Mel, and he looking at rings or whatever. Maybe he's going to go ahead and put a ring on her finger or somebody's finger. I don't know. But I do know that she is staying in his investment house that he was trying to rent and or sell. He could never rent or sell said house, okay? Somebody said old news. Yeah, maybe old news, but she just posted this picture of she and Martell. So I never saw the picture. And some of my viewers may have not seen it, but I'm sharing it today. But she did post this picture as if this has happened before. I think this event might have been where she and Martell was out, and he was telling her she needed to put a coat on, and they were sitting in the car and throwing subliminals and whatnot. I think that's that same video. But she most recently shared this picture. Maybe she was feeling herself in this dress. I don't know. The dress is cute, but I ain't giving you no compliments, Arionne, because I don't fuck with you like that. But so this is them, child. This is them. They said it's new to us. Yeah, I've never seen this picture. So, yeah, we're going to share it, honey. I don't give a damn if it's 47 years ago. I ain't seen the picture. We're going to look at it, okay? We're going to look at it. Martell, I think Martell wore this suit for another event, too. And I think he be recycling his suits too much. That and them damn patent leather shoes that his ass be wearing, them look like the same shoes that Mel told him his shoes was ugly at the reunion. He gonna wear them hoes till he can't wear them no more. I think he wearing them because Mel told him the shoes was ugly, but to him it's a compliment because she said something to him. Because you know, crazy people be like that. Okay, when you say something negative, they see it as something positive, and he like, oh, I'm gonna wear these hoes every day. So he gonna be out there fake building houses out there, child, under Holt and Holt when that ain't even a real business no more, with his patent leather shoes on and his work shorts. Okay, I can see him out there doing that, slip sliding out there, climbing up on shit in them patent leather shoes with his work shorts on because Mel told him the shoes was ugly. Martell gives that because his ass is fucking crazy. Okay. Don't he give that? He give that. He is mad as fuck. Like, bitch, them some ugly motherfucking shoes. He like, I'm gonna wear these hoes every day. I'm gonna wear these patent leather shirt shoes out here, and I'm gonna build a whole fucking garage in these damn shoes, all because Mel said it was ugly. Mel sitting at home like, this bitch, okay. She's like, this bitch, okay. But we know Arionne ain't buying them no clothes because she ain't hardly got no clothes. She stay wearing the same shit every time we see her. All right, them tan shoes, girl, I know they stink. Because them toes be in them shoes every time we see you, girl. You wore them to the damn little event over there when you and Nell was being fake friends. You wore them to another event. You wore them when you and Martell sat up there and interviewed Shan at that interview, girl. You want to see them shoes? I was like, girl, I saw them shoes 47 times before that. Okay. We saw them funky ass, strappy shoes, them Payless shoes, buy one, get one bullshits. We done saw them hoes many times, and I'm sick of them. Get on the highway, I-20, and chunk them motherfuckers out the window if you can. I'm sick of them, and I'm sick of them. Get them off my screen expeditiously in my T.I. voice. Ciao. All right. Because I got somebody else I got to talk about. Okay, got you. Ciao. All right, let's get into this. I got to talk about him. All right. Now, this is a sad situation with this young man right here. Yes, child. Get on the interstate, baby. Roll your window down and throw them hoes out the window. I'm sick of them damn shoes. I know they stink. I know Martell's shoes stink too because he don't wear no damn socks. Oh, funky Cole Medina. Sick of his ass. Sick of all of them. Get on my damn nerve. I ain't got but one nerve left and you own it. All right, let's get on to the next topic. Because this topic here kind of made me mad a little bit because usually when we got our black men out here trying to help the chillins, as they call them down there in Huntsville, child, the chillins, all right, it's always some bullshit that happens behind that. Now, this young man here, former NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, is suspended as a high school coach in Miami for using his own money on rides, meals, and recovery for players, and then asking fans to donate money, okay? Shit, they should donate. If he got to come out of pocket, he trying to make his money back. I ain't mad at it, okay? But they're saying here, all right, Industry Blitz, thank you. Despite leading the team to a Class 3A championship in the first year, said the former Pro Bowl quarterback Teddy Bridgewater is now suspended, you guys, from his role as head coach at Miami Northwestern for allegedly providing impermissible benefits to his players, such as Uber rides, okay, meals, and recovery services. I don't like that because he is using his own money to do it. He don't have to. I feel like a lot of people, that shows dedication to his role. If they don't have the money to do so, then he's going into his own pockets to do it. I think that's very exceptional because if the school is not funding that and he is doing it on his own, it gives that he really has a heart for the kids that he's trying to coach. Now, it says that according to ESPN, that Bridgewater admitted that he used his own money to cover team expenses last season. And when the school couldn't keep up, that he turned to fans for help, asking for donations to support his team for this year. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just like I don't see nothing wrong with my son's school sending home a damn list at the beginning of the year for shit that they need, that I feel like the school should be giving the kids, like wipes, okay? And which we know other kids don't get to use those wipes, where the teachers are sending home a list where they got to have a stapler, they got to have wipes, they got to have this certain type of pencil, certain type of pens, notebooks, paper, and all that shit, and you got to leave it in the class. Bitch, why? For why? If it's for my son. So if everybody in the class is bringing all this shit on this long ass list you sending home, who is getting to use all this? And why you need, if you got 37 kids in the class, why you need 37 things of wipes? Now that just gets on my nerves. All right. Now I'm a working parent over here as well. I don't want to be doing all that. Like let little Jimmy write Kleenexes and all that. Thank you, Joanna. They doing team too much. Now, I feel like we are taxpayers in here, and I feel like the school should be able to provide some of these things. And I know I got some school teachers in my chat right now. You guys let me know what's going on, because school is getting ready to start back, and I know that list is getting ready to be coming home again about what these kids need. Now, y'all ain't had none of this shit left over from last school season. Now, you only been out a few months. Now, I know y'all got some wipes that y'all held back from last year. Y'all got some Kleenex boxes that y'all didn't use, but y'all sending that same damn list. I feel like I'm being pimped a little bit. I don't know. I feel like somebody playing in my face a little bit at the school down there. Now, do I need to go down there to the school and open up that little drawer that the teacher be having over there to see what's up in there? Now, they might throw my ass out of there after that, but I'm going to see what's in that damn drawer. That's what I'm going to do. They're going to throw my ass up out of there real quick. But in this situation here, I feel like he was doing a great thing for the kids, okay? As I was saying, he does have a heart for the kids. And if the school, if they're not providing the funding to do so, then shit, what you want him to do? If the kids don't have a ride at home and then parents ain't coming to pick them up or they can't pick them up, Uber is probably the next best thing. He can't take everybody home. Y'all ain't got no damn bus that y'all sending shit home, right? Okay. They say you return July 31st and back to school is in full effect. Right. Oh, that's my birthday. Okay, put that up because that's an important that's an important comment. Okay. Sweet Esther says she returned back on July 31st. Okay. But don't read the other stuff because July 31st is my birthday. Okay. No shade to Sweet Esther. Okay. She know I love her down. But yeah, so we'll leave that up a little bit because that's my birthday. So for those of you that want to bless your girl on your birthday, and I don't ever ask y'all for nothing. But yeah, that's my birthday, okay? So act accordingly. Let me put my banner up. Where my banner at? Okay, there she go. There go my banner. All right, so we need to put that up there, child, just in case somebody be trying to up and try it. Again, everything said in this video is alleged and always in my opinion. All right. So what do y'all think about that? I don't think that they should have penalized him and or fired him for or suspended him rather from his role as head coach at Miami Northwestern for doing what he needed to do for the children out here. All right. Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future. How they gonna be that if they ain't got no fucking coach out here, right? Child, they be up and trying it, don't they? They said, oh, yeah, girl, your girl birthday coming up. I told y'all Leo season is approaching, girl, and we are on it. We are on it, doggone it, okay? All right, let me make sure we got everything else. Oh, okay, so we're going to make this our last and final topic, and then we got to go, all right? Because I got shit to do, y'all. I really do. I can't be here all day. I was trying to give y'all my a longer show before. I gotta cut it, and I'm going to have to pop in on you guys a few more times. Because it's going to take me a little longer now to get my show together now that YouTube up and change this shit. But don't worry. We can adjust to change. Did I do pretty good this show? Did I do pretty good this show? Y'all let me know. Did I still do pretty good this show? Y'all let me know in the chat. All right. I don't feel like I missed a beat at all. All right. So let's get into this last topic. And I appreciate you all coming over. And okay. So as you guys can see, according to Black Millionaires, as you guys can see, all of these fast food restaurants that are listed here, said the research firm World Atlas ranks the top 10 most unhealthy fast food restaurants in the U.S., with Wendy's taking the number one spot. Wendy's, okay. I do like Wendy's sour cream and chive potatoes because I'll sub that out instead of getting fries, okay. I like this sour cream and chive potato if I go to Wendy's, and I'll do like the little nuggets, and that's a meal for me. That shit'll fill me up, and I don't even need no burger and all that. Okay, because I'm not doing beef right now. But anywho, and anyway, as you guys can see, Wendy is number one as the top 10's most unhealthiest fast food restaurants. Now, some of you guys, this may be some of you guys' favorite restaurants that we're looking at right here on the screen. Let's get into what they're saying about it, though, okay? Because we want y'all to be healthy out here. Somebody said, and did. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, because y'all know we got to change. I know we got to move with the change. So we got to, it takes a little more work now. I gotta, you know, put all this shit together, but we got it. All right, so let's get into the top 10 most unhealthiest fast food restaurants. Okay, some of y'all gonna be like, damn, because y'all like some of these places. All right, so Wendy's come in at number one as the most unhealthiest. Next is Sonic. Do you guys have a Sonic near you? You guys have a Sonic near you? They have some of the very some good food up in there. I've ate a Sonic before. The one that they had near me, they closed it down. But the cherry lemonade was one of my favorites when I went there. Okay, I would get me a cherry lemonade, and they put the cherries up in there, and I was like, aye. Okay, y'all know they had the foot long hot dogs. I can't do that because I don't like that much meat in my mouth. But anyway, and some other things that they had there. You know, they have their ice cream and stuff like that. So they said that Sonic is the second most unhealthiest fast food. All right. Next is Taco Bell, honey. I call it Taco Hell because, baby, when you eat them, girl, y'all know when you eat Taco Bell, baby, not too long from that, baby, you about to blow up the bathroom, okay? I am going to re-emphasize, blow up the bathroom, all right? Especially if you eat a good old burrito with them fucking beans in there, baby. You know you got to have some tissue at home to eat a Taco Bell around here, okay? Yes, you do. You really do. You really, for all of you to like the Taco Bell, if you eat Taco Bell, you got to have some tissue at home. So a couple rolls of tissue, all right? You can't be on your last roll of tissue eating Taco Bell. You gotta have some. Yeah, Dairy Queen comes in at number 4 as the most unhealthiest fast food restaurant. Y'all have a Dairy Queen near you, all right? Dairy Queen, okay? For those of you out there that like the Oreo blizzards and stuff like that, okay? They got hot dogs there too. I think they're serving burgers now, okay? My son like Dairy Queen. We got a Dairy Queen near us. All right. KFC. If y'all like those, like that chicken, honey, with all those hormones and shit pumped up in there, and they drop it in that grease. All right. Now they're making those, those mashed potato bowls with the corn poured upon that shit with the gravy on it and them damn chicken pieces and some cheese sprinkled on. I said, what the fuck is this? I don't like my food touching like that. I would never eat no shit like that anyway. But number 5 comes in. KFC comes in at number 5 as the most unhealthiest food. Quiznos. If you guys got a Quiznos by you, all right, with all that damn bread. All right, Quiznos, where they have baked subs and stuff like that. That's coming in at number 7. All right, anybody eat Quiznos? Somebody said, you will be running to the bathroom, child, not the border. I know that's right. You better let them know Sundays with that damn Taco Bell. McDonald's is coming in at number 8. For those of you that like McDonald's, I know a lot of people like their fries and their food, child, they burgers and all that. I do not eat McDonald's. I don't do a lot of fast food, period. Okay. If I go to Wendy's, like I said, I will get a sour cream and child potato because I do like their potatoes. But yeah, McDonald's is coming in at number 8. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. If you guys go and look up how they make their nuggets and fries and stuff like that, I saw a video where they set a fire, put fire to one of McDonald's French fries, and the bitch just kept burning. I said, what the fuck is in this fry? What is in this fry where it's just still burning like a damn match? Okay. A lot of that stuff is overly processed and it's not good, especially if you eat it every day. So definitely be cognizant of what you put in your body, because some of that stuff stay in your body far longer than it needs to. That's why I keep telling you guys to detox your body. It's important. It's imperative that you detox, get some colonics, clean your body out, because especially if you eat beef, if you eat a lot of burgers, beef stay in your body for a very long time. So even if you're just going to the bathroom and taking a BM, you're still not passing everything that you need to pass, especially beef, because it takes the body quite some time to break beef down before you push it out. Okay, understand that. I know, because I do colonics as well as cleaning, and I told you guys what type of tea I use. All right, I told you guys what type of tea, cleaning tea, cleansing tea that I use, and it definitely worked. All right, shout out to Schoolboy. She know. Schoolboy says she on that tea, baby, and it works. All right, I had a few of you other guys to let me know, Caramel, I'm on the tea now, and baby, listen, I can't go no place because my ass is working today. All right, your ass will be working all damn day if you drink that tea, and you will be cleaned out, and you'll see your tummy start to shrink down, and you won't feel that bloating feeling that your body has, or you have that little, that pudge up in there from food that you don't typically pass when you have a regular bowel movement. Okay. I'm going to show y'all what that tea look like. I'm going to pull it up here in a few minutes after we finish this, so you guys can see what this tea is again. And y'all can go on out there and get it. Y'all know I like to share beauty secrets and health secrets and hair care secrets and stuff like that, vitamins and all that stuff that I use. I don't mind. I share it because I'm not the type to keep anything from anybody, because I don't care. I mean, I want everybody out here to be healthy and eat healthy and do what needs to be done. Let's get on to the next one. Smash Burger. If you have a Smash Burger near you, Smash Burger is coming in. I don't know what their number system is here. Also at number 8. I did not know we had 2 number 8s when it comes to the numbers. But as you guys can see, McDonald's came in at number 8. Smash Burger, they want them to be number 8 too. Didn't know the numbers read that way, but we're going to read it that way because that's how they put it. Number 9, Little Caesars. Little Caesars, the cheapest pizza. If you like cardboard, cheese on the cardboard, then that's exactly what you get when you go to Little Caesars, girl. All right. Y'all got Smash Burger near you? If you do, it's not healthy. It's coming in also at number 8. Little Caesars, as I said, their pizza. I don't feel like that's real pizza. They got one around the corner from me. I never go there because I don't really eat pizza anyway, because I don't eat a lot of bread or bread, period. All right. I step back from bread. If I do eat something sub-related, I will do like what they call a wrap. I'll do a wrap, and I do tomato basil, and I also like the what's the other one I like? The green wrap. Spinach wrap. I like the spinach wrap. Okay, and I get my stuff in there, all my veggies, and if I do ham, turkey, whatever. But I do not do sub because that bread is teamed too much. I can't do it. But so yeah, Smash Burger. Watch that. Again, that is beef for those of you that are beef eaters. Okay, let's cut back on some of that beef so y'all don't be out here, child. Can't use bathroom. All right, somebody said thin crust. Okay. I said Little Caesars. Okay. And Chick-fil-A comes in at number 10. For those of you that like Chick-fil-A, I like Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. I like Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A. I like their nuggets. Okay. I like their mac and cheese. I'm sorry. I know it's unhealthy, but bitch, on my cheat day, Chick-fil-A might be on my list of things to do. I like Chick-fil-A. I love their salads. Their Cobb salad is everything. Okay. I will get their Cobb salad, and that makes my day. Okay. They do have a little chocolate chip cookie on my cheat day. I will go and I will fuck up a chocolate chip cookie from Chick-fil-A. Okay. Another thing that I like from Chick-fil-A is their Arnold Palmer. Okay. Which is sweet tea and lemonade mix. I like it. On my cheat day, I might get that. So yeah, Chick-fil-A is not going to not be on my list of places to go, even though it's unhealthy. Okay. You can't take everything out. Okay. You can't take everything out. We want to be healthy, but some things you still want to indulge in because it's good. Okay. But let's read into why they're saying these things are unhealthy. Now, according to billionaire Black millionaires, it says that a new report from World Atlas highlights the growing health concerns tied to fast food consumption in the U.S. Now, it says that the study identifies the 10 most unhealthy fast food chains, warning that their menu items may significantly increase the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Now, it says that Wendy's tops the list, followed by Sonic, Taco Bell, Dairy Queen, KFC, Quiznos, McDonald's, Smashburger, Little Caesars, and Chick-fil-A. Now, it says that the report encourages people to think twice before hitting the drive-through, pointing out how frequent fast food consumption can pose serious long-term health risk. Okay, we want everybody to be healthy. Somebody said they verifying that Cobb salad over there at Chick-fil-A. Don't sleep on it, okay? I'm trying to tell you, that's a good salad with that corn up in there. All right, okay. All right, so it says that the rankings are based on an in-depth review of nutrition facts, or promotional strategies and menu gimmicks. It says that many meals from these chains were found to contain high levels of calories, sodium, saturated fats, and sugars, often exceeding recommended daily limits. Now, these dietary elements, when consumed in excess, are linked to health issues like high blood pressure, weight gain, bloating, and blood pressure spikes. So y'all want to watch that. If any of you guys are on any type of blood pressure medicine, you're trying to watch your weight, a lot of sugary drinks like sweet tea, that can be too much. When I order tea, I get unsweet tea, and I will sweeten it myself with whichever sweetener that I choose to use. I don't just get a sweet tea. I get unsweet, and then I sweeten it to my taste, because sometimes they put a lot of sugar. You guys will be surprised to see how much sugar they put into your sweet tea, and that is literally going towards your blood sugar, and it can spike it, and you have to be very, very cognizant of that. Bloating, if you guys drink a lot of sodas, if you notice that you're getting a lot of weight around your midsection, it could be bloating from the bubbling of the soda that you guys are drinking. Cokes, that's not good. If you know what's in the damn Coke, people are pouring Cokes on batteries to clean a battery. If you can pour Coke and Pepsi onto a battery to clean it, what do you think it's doing to your insides? Okay, weight gain, if you're doing a lot of fried stuff, that's not good as well. Back up. Sometimes get a grilled chicken sandwich. Okay, that's good as well. Substitute that sometime for grilled chicken salad. Okay, I can eat salad every day. I love salad. All right. And I had to change the way I eat, because I used to like fast food as well. But when I started seeing that it was putting weight on me, I said, hell no, I got to be a little bit more cognizant of what I eat. I was having issues at one point. Let me go ahead and share. I can be transparent. When I was gaining weight, because I used to be a little heavier. Okay. And I shared pictures. I ain't ashamed of it. Shit. I used to be heavier, but a bitch was flawless. Okay. But still, we were still cute. We were still pulling. I was still a head turner back in that day. But anyway, I had to change the way I was eating, because it was affecting my blood pressure. And it got to a point where my doctor put me on blood pressure medication, and I did not want to take that shit every day. So I changed things about myself and how I ate and how I moved. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I used to be on blood pressure medication, but my doctors, I'm off of it now because I changed the way I eat. I exercise daily. I drink water, lots of water daily. I backed up from sugary drinks and sugary things, period. Fried stuff, just different things. You kind of, if you know your body, then you know what kind of pushes your body to the limit. You know, if you eat a lot of sweets, then it's going, your thighs, it'll start catching your thighs and your midsection. That's me. If I drink a lot of or eat a lot of sweets, I start noticing, I'll see it in my thigh and my midsection area, and those are the areas that I try to keep down. So add some diet, some diet and exercise into your daily routine, and you'll start to see a difference in that. And for those of you that's on blood pressure medication, change the way you eat. Drink more water, back up from certain foods, and especially fast food. Don't eat fast food every day. We need to get back into cooking anyway. Cook at home, honey, because you don't know what people are putting in your food. And a lot of this stuff has a lot of hormones and stuff like that we don't know in our food. So definitely be into that. I'm going to show you guys the cleansing tea here in a few minutes, because I got all that type of stuff downstairs, honey. I stay on that. So fast food, while convenient, often lacks the nutritional value needed for a balanced diet. According to health experts, it's frequent consumption that can lead to digestive problems due to low fiber. Now, elevated cholesterol and nutrient deficiencies, okay? These are all things that we don't want. Now, World Atlas, a global research and informational platform, compiled the report to raise awareness about these dangers and encourage more information food choices, especially given the widespread popularity of fast food in American culture. Now, the U.S. eat. I think we are one of the most unhealthy eating countries that are out there, guys. If you look at some of these other countries like the UK, they don't eat shit like that. I've seen videos where they be like, what the fuck is mac and cheese? Or what is this? Or what is that? They don't have like Wendy's and stuff like that, like a lot of fast food and the unhealthy shit that we eat over here. And especially the amount of food that you get at some of these places. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. They don't eat like that over there. So when they come over here, they be like, oh my God, I've never had that before. I saw a video where these two guys from the UK came to the US and they were eating stuff like fried pork chop and greens with smoked neck bone and shit. They've never had that over there. So they came up, they were eating that shit up. They were like, oh my God, this is like life. We don't eat like that over there. So yeah, so y'all gotta watch what you eat. Gotta watch what you eat and watch how much you eat, okay? I keep telling you, if you're going out to eat, split your food up. Don't sit there and eat the whole plate. Like, come on now. Get you a to-go box. Ask for a to-go box. Split your food. I do it. I go out to eat. I split my food up. I eat some, and then I put the rest in the to-go box and eat it later. I drink water before I eat. That helps with your digestion of whatever you eat. And two, it makes you feel full faster. And you'll notice that your weight will drop. It's little tricks that you can use. And I'm gonna share it with you guys because I don't mind. I want everybody to be healthy, whoever's watching me. So yeah, drink water. Drink a bottle of water before you eat your food. And then one, makes you feel it makes you feel full faster. And two, it helps with digestion. You should be drinking several bottles of water a day. Okay. I could go through a whole case of water in a week. I can by myself. A whole case of water in a week. All right. Cut back on those sugary drinks and definitely sodas. Okay. Occasionally I'll have a ginger ale and I do the small cans and I won't even drink the whole thing, just enough to push down if I eat something a little spicy or that's got me feeling like I'm a little, with heartburn or something. Push it down and I throw that shit out. Okay. I don't really do sodas like that. But yeah, let's just be healthy, guys. Let's be healthy. But if you're eating at any of these places, I guess it's okay if you're doing a cheat day. But if you're doing it every day, you definitely got to cut back because as you guys can see, it will spike your blood sugar, bloating, weight gain. It'll fuck with your blood pressure and some other health issues that you don't want to have to deal with. And being on medication, you don't want to take medication every day just to survive. I didn't want to do that shit. And I was convinced that if I can get off this shit on my own, then I can. And when I went to my doctor, she was like, hey, this shit look good. They did my blood work. And eventually my doctor weaned me off of those medications because I didn't want to have to do that shit every day. Okay. So if you take care of your body, it will definitely take care of you. All right. So Wendy's, Sonic, Taco Bell, Dairy Queen, KFC, Quiznos, McDonald's, Smash Burger, Little Caesars, and Chick-fil-A are the top 10 most unhealthiest food chains to eat in the US. All right. With Wendy's taking the number one spot. So, all right. So there you go. So let me go ahead and pull up this tea so you guys can see what this tea is about. This is what I use. All right. Let me pull it up so you guys can see. I get mine from Walmart. You can order it through the Walmart app and they will deliver it to you. If you don't feel like going to Walmart, they'll send it right to your door. I do it as well. Okay. Let's pull it up. And it's very inexpensive as well. Okay. There are many out there, but let me go ahead and show you the ones that I use. Let's share my screen. Because y'all know I like to share secrets, honey. And when I tell you, now don't drink this shit and leave the house. Like I did. The first time that I took it, I told y'all, I took my ass to Walmart thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, Walmart ain't far, child. Let me just go on the street and get what I need and bring my ass on back home, baby. We got into the checkout line, baby, and my stomach said, bitch, get home. Baby, I couldn't throw that shit in my car fast enough, okay? I had to prairie dog. I had to clench the butt cheeks, baby, after drinking this shit. Because, baby, it really sent me, okay? All right, so, yeah, baby, I was scared. I was like, oh, girl, I don't think I ever prayed ever that hard that I would get home in time, okay? Yeah, we got home in time, though. Praise the Lord. So this is the tea that I use. If you want to cleanse the body, all right? If you want to, yes, honey, y'all can laugh. I can laugh at it now, but it was not funny then. I said, Jesus, I'm going to mess up my seats, Lord. Baby, I had to clench the cheeks and I had to prairie dog until I got to the house, Lord. All right? And when I got home, I said, fuck these bags. And I had to go handle my business and then go back and get my shit out of the car. Because, baby, we almost didn't make it, okay? Thankfully, I don't live far from Walmart. But, baby, it seemed like I was driving a long, long time because I had to go. But this is what I use. This is the tea. It's organic, great value. Let's zoom in. Great value, organic, great value, okay? Cleanse, okay? It's called Cleanse Herbal Tea Supplement, okay? Digestive support with what is that? Centerleave. That centerleave is what send your ass. That's why I call it centerleave, because it's going to send you to the bathroom, okay? Yes, God, it will. So let's go ahead and read up so y'all can look with me. I've been taking this now for what? About 2 years? About 2 years. I've been taking this about 2 years. And baby, when I tell you it works, I drink it every week. I drink it every week, and it keeps my tummy down, and it cleans all that shit out that I don't pass on my own. And for those of you that have started taking it, because this is not the first time that I've talked about it. For those of you that have taken, y'all have verified to me in the DMs that, bitch, it works, and it does. All right, I ain't gonna never lead you wrong, but as you guys can see, it's an herbal tea supplement. It digestive supports. It has a centerleave. It is USDA certified. All right. It is organic, naturally caffeine free, and you get 16 tea bags in that as well. Now, for those of you that's going to be using this, let me go ahead and let you know. Use 1 tea bag. Okay. You do not need a lot of water. For those of you that's going to be, you only need about this much water. Okay. If you guys can see me, you're going to only need about this much water. Put my fingers up, about that much. All right. You can put your little cup in the microwave, warm your water just until, you know, how you drink it like I drink it hot, not too hot. You want to just sip on it. Just keep sipping. Just keep sipping. Now, usually when I drink it before I go to bed. Okay, because it works better. While you're sleeping, it's breaking down whatever's in your stomach. It's breaking it down. And by the time, and usually with me, sometimes it wake me up throughout the night. Okay, sometimes I can't even go throughout the whole night if I drink it, and it worked me like that, okay? But do not eat anything after you drink this tea because it's breaking down what's already in your system. So sip it, drink every bit of it, and baby, when I tell you now, you will add just a little if you add a little sweetener if you want to, because this is like hot tea, okay? Sweeten it to your liking, not too much sugar, but just enough to where it's pleasant to the taste, all right? But I drink mine before I go to bed at night, and it will work me through the night. And sometimes through the night, it will get me up and say, bitch, get up, get your ass up. Okay. And I will get up and I run to the bathroom, honey, and handle my business, do what I got to do, use my wipes, clean up real good, and get my ass, pull up, get back in the bed and do what I got to do. All right. But through the day, you ain't done. You ain't done. Okay. You had to use it that time, but you're not done. It's going to send you again, and it's going to send you again because it's cleaning. It's a cleanser. Honey is definitely good. I use honey too. Okay. So you're not done. It's going to send you that one time, but you're going to feel that urgency, and you're going to feel your stomach cramping just slightly. Okay. Somebody said, I tried it and it works. Yep. KBR. Okay. You're going to feel a little cramping. That's the tea breaking. That's the centerleave breaking down whatever the food particles or whatever it is in your stomach. So you'll feel a slight cramping, but you're going to keep going, and it's going to pour out of you. So that's why I said when you drink it, try to make sure you drink it maybe on like a weekend when you're not going anywhere or planning to go anywhere. That's when you want to drink this, but it definitely works. If you have a lot, it cleans the gas out. You'll notice when you go, you have a lot of gas that you're pushing out, and you're also going to be, number twoing. So just anybody that wants to do a nice clean. In addition to this, I also do colonics, where you lay up on the table, you slide down onto the little apparatus, and it inserts into your anal portion of your body, and it releases the cleaning chemicals into you. Your stomach will kind of inflate, and then after that you're pushing out the particles that are left behind in your system, and it's a definite cleanser, and you will notice your stomach will be flat. Okay, so this tea is a definite cleanser. Okay, clean yourself. You want to do this every week. Because when you're eating, especially if you're a meat eater, it's a definite. You got to get that out, because you will not pass all of that out, especially beef. You won't pass that out with just going to the bathroom regularly. Okay, as you guys can see, for a single pack is it says here $3.42. Okay, you get 16 bags in your pack. For a 4-pack, as you guys can see, that's the 4-pack. It says $21.38, and you get 100 count. All right. So let's go ahead, because I want to show you guys everything. All right. So, all right. That's what it is there. As you guys can see, they got it honey. That's how it looks. You're going to get the purple packs that says organic cleanse. Okay. All right, says it, and this is your brewing express instructions. Says that bring fresh cold water to a boil. I just put mine in the microwave. I don't boil it on the stove. All right, pour 8 fluid ounces of water over 1 tea bag and steep for 10 to 15 minutes. All right, you want to remove the bag. I keep mine in and just sip it. I don't remove the bag. All right, adults and children 12 years and over drink 1 cup, preferably at bedtime. As I told you, I do. Duration of use, it says that this dietary supplement should not be taken for a period longer than 1 week unless directed by a doctor. Okay, so just to let you know, that's the supplement facts there. Okay. Leave that up so y'all can see it just a little bit. All right, moving to the next one. That's just the instructions. All right, more instructions. That's how it looks. That's how the box looks, and that's the quality, great price guarantee. That's the guarantee of the tea. All right, so that's it, guys. That's what I use. So if you want to get that tummy down, y'all know it's about to be a hot girl summer out here. You want to get your tummy down. You want to clean out your system from foods that are backed up. If you're feeling bloated, you're feeling like your tummy is just poking out, okay, you got a little meat belt down there and you want to get rid of it, this is what you can use to do that. All right, and it is on Walmart. You can go on walmart.com, you can order it, okay, and yeah, have it sent to your door. Walmart will send it to your door. Order it and have it delivered to your door, okay? All right, so yeah, that's what we use. Let's stop sharing. Did y'all like that? Child, look at me acting like I work for damn Walmart, okay? So yeah, that's what you use, honey. That is what you use. It's another tea that I have, but that one is the most, that one works you the most, all right? It's another one. Let me see if they had the other one on here that I use. Okay. They have a detox and then they have the cleanse. I'm gonna just show y'all the cleanse because that's the one that really, really works. All right. Okay, here's the detox one. We'll show y'all the detox. Here's the detox. Let me share, because I also do the detox as well. I have the detox and the cleanse. If I really want to clean my system out, I use the cleanse, which is the purple one. Now, y'all have the blue pack. The blue pack, if you just want just a slight cleanse, okay, if you got to use the bathroom, feel like you got to go and you can't go, then this is what you use. If you're feeling like you got to use the bathroom and you can't go, you're feeling a little constipated maybe, all right, this is a good one to use if you just want to just go. But if you want to cleanse, you want to use the first one that I showed you. All right, so this is how the detox one look. All right, the blue box is also organic. Same, you do the same way. All right, boil your water, or you can put your cup of water in your microwave, put your tea bag in there, let it steep for 10-15 minutes, and then sip on that. Again, you want to take it at night before you go to bed, and it works while you're sleeping. All right, and it will wake you up so you can go to the bathroom and sit. All right. So if you need to go to the bathroom, detox, and if you want to cleanse, you use the purple one that I showed you first. And you can get both of those at walmart.com, and you just click for it to deliver to you, and they will bring it to your door. All right. But that is it, and that is all. Yes, God. Y'all know I'm giving y'all some good tips, hair care tips and all that. All right. So again, please don't forget to tap on that like button for me, okay? I'm not reading that, Mary White, because y'all are messy, okay? I can't. Y'all messy as hell. I'll put it up. I'm messy. Mary, I ain't say it. Mary said it, okay? Damn. All right, so let's get out of here though, guys. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to tap on that like button for me, okay? Thank you to my mods, Bell Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you to my backup mod, Sweet Essence. Thank you, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank y'all so much. Sunny days, I see you in the building. All right, let's get these content creators out chair. Thank you so much, Sunny Days, for being here. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Mess Hills ATL, Boss Lady Green Girlfriend Chronicles, Love Seen Heard. Thank you to who did I miss? I feel like I missed somebody. A Still Queen B, thank you for being here, love, because I did see you in the building. Thank you, Schoolboy, if you're here. I know Schoolboy is usually here as well. Mods, can you please let me know if I missed any? Oh, Simple Mom Family TV. I did see you in here. Thank you for being here as well. Simple Mom Family TV. Mods, can you please let me know right quick if we missed any content creators? Please support all of these content creators that I named, okay? Shay Renee, if you stopped by, love, thank you for being here. I popped in on her this morning just a little bit to support her. All right? Support all of your favorite content creators out here, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Let's get out of here, honey. All right? Until the next video, let's get out of here. Bye.